Hey guys, and welcome to another one of my videos. This is XFStef, of course, and today I will be showing you a bit about Earth 2150, especially the last expansion of it, Lost Souls, or I think it's the last expansion. It should be the last expansion. So this is an old RTS game from the 2000s, the early 2000s, I think. It was, if I'm not mistaken, amongst the first 3D games of that time. Good, so let me just get a bit into it. The storyline of the game is about the fact that Uncle Sam, no, let's just, yeah, destroy structures, mine for money. The game didn't start with this one because there is a whole series. The first game in the series was 40, and it showcased a nuclear war and such uh, on the whole planet, on a planetary level, in which the Eurasian dynasty, which is actually Europe, Russia and China, India, all of these big countries, and the whole continent of the Eurasian continent has banded together against the UCS, which is the United Civilized States, and it's more like a North and South America with I think Australia is also part of the UCS. Now, um, after this Great War, apparently in 2150 they acknowledged the fact that due to the nuclear holocaust and the nuclear winter, the planet has changed its orbit, and it's now going terribly. I think it's going terribly close to the sun or away from the sun. I'm not actually sure. So the main point of the game is that we have to get out of here because our Earth won't be able to um, sustain us any longer. So the races of the main campaign that everybody, including a new side, a new race which is called uh, the LC, the Lunar Corporation, which are like the people living on the moon. I actually think it's just women up there, but I cannot be sure about that one. They try to they all try to build huge spaceships to get off the land. So the Lost Souls is the campaign that takes into consideration what happens after these ships are built, and what happens to the people that get left behind, because obviously there will be people left behind. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start a game. Um, the normal campaign mechanics say that you have to mine for the money, for the resources. You can actually put in skirmish a credits per minute, because the you know the normal campaign actually has a main base of operations from which you can still do researches, make units and buildings, and send your units to the necessary battlefields. It is also possible for you to actually lose a certain mission, but to still go further and further into the campaign, although that is not desirable, and with the save game ability that actually gets uh, that never gets used. Okay, so let's just play with my favorite, which is the Eurasian Dynasty. They're not my favorite because of politics or something like that. It's just like the fact that they are these retro big Russian. They have these retro big Russian tanks and helicopters, and their super weapon is, if I'm not mistaken, a nuclear missile. So pretty neat along those sides. I'll just put in normal research time, all researches, and there is also a unit limit, which you also have in the campaign, and the limit is actually in money that the units cost and not in population, because there is no idea of population. You actually have an unlimited amount of population. Okay, let's just go ahead and start this game really quickly. Now, I have to warn you that the graphics aren't the best. Okay, and the zoom mechanics actually look a bit the zoom mechanics are the other way around. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put a power plant down because we will be needing how can I rotate these? Num enter. Actually forgot how I can... Oh, it's the numpad enter, so I don't have that one. We'll just have to click the rotate button. But anyway, um, you basically start off with some resources, and then you are allowed to build your vehicle production center, your weapons production center, which actually make your fighting units. As you can see, the terrain looks actually pretty bad. But considering the fact that it was amongst the first of these shipyard. No, we do not need a shipyard. We do need a supply depot, which a supply depot ensures the fact that your units have the necessary amount of ammunition. It is quite important, believe me. And I am actually quite certain that this needed P50. I'm not sure if this power plant is actually going to be able to sustain the whole economy. I'll just put another one over here, and I think that there is a range for these ones. Now up here in this right panel we have the production buildings, the economy buildings, which are mines and refineries for the ED, how they are called. At this point just one mine, because we don't have all that many resources over here, should suffice, should be enough. And one refinery. You should actually put these, because you can see that there's this there's this arrow pointing to the exterior at this point. I'll just rotate it to point to the left. Okay, so it's pointing to the left now. That means that to the left and the right of that arrow there will be the drop-off points for the unit. Now, okay, let's just go ahead and produce ourselves 2 taigas, which are the harvesters of this game. The mechanics of this game are really well done. I love the way this game actually works. Okay, we also have to build at the other. We'll have to build a research center as soon as possible. It is usually a good idea to have more than one research centers. As you can see, the mine has already started mining, and there is a... oh, that's quite a lot of resources over there. Okay, one taiga is ready. We'll have to set the points. Okay, sorry about that one. You actually have to left click to move a recycler. Okay, so obviously this recycler is a add-on building that I have no idea about, because I never got to play this building, this add-on until now. Do I have enough energy? I should have enough energy. I also want to be making a boyar, because this helicopter will help me
Production completed. Production started.
the helicopter will actually help me bring needed supplies to my units. Okay, another power plant should do well at this point,
Production completed.
because I'm thinking that yes, it's 350 out of 400, so it's kind of like Command and Conquer style, if you know, if you've ever played Command and Conquer. Now the point of the headquarters is that you can actually you know, control defenses and everything. You set it to control defenses, and then it automatically starts to build defenses up on your buildings. Or you can switch it to... you can put it on stop control, and you can make it control auto upgrade or researches. Well, at this point, no. I think controlling defenses is the best idea. Okay, let's just go ahead and switch to the research tab. At this point the game should be paused. It's not paused. Okay. I need to set it so that it pauses every time I go to the interface. No, that's not it. That is also not it. The game has... no. Okay. So I'll just have to manually pause it then. Okay. How can I pause it? Oh! No, not pause research. Okay, so I'll just have to be quick. Maybe can I slow down the game? Anyway, the game is absolutely brilliant in that it allows you to actually research whatever chassis, weapons, ammos, and special items you have in your given order, and then build them in that order, as you might see. Oh, actually no, actually, as you might see here at the construction center. So I can get a Pamir that I also already have researched. I can go to the equipment slot one and put down the cannon on it. Now at this point we only have cannons, so my first research will be chain guns, because this game actually also features wait, where's the helicopter? Okay, it's done. The game actually features I need to change these destination points because they're quite annoying. What does the game feature? I want to say that it features some. Oh, you can also make a shipyard, as you might see, but I will not be using them. The shipyards. I could build a small tower, which wouldn't be a bad idea, but at this point it's not really. It's really not that bad. I want to say what the game features. The game can be played both both in the air and on the ground and in subterranean tunnels, which actually count as in the air actually. Good. Okay, let me see. Okay, now I want the building selected and I want to change it to not fast but slow, which means the supplies that are carried to your units are actually a lot larger, which takes a lot more time to load, but I will be using 2 helicopters for just 1 supply center, which will give me a certain advantage. I'm thinking I should have gotten 2 refineries at this point, but it doesn't matter. This is just a showcase, and I'm really trying to make this as educational as possible. Let me see how...
Production completed.
Yeah. There's different ammo, there are different structures like the medium defense towers or the repairer for units, you know, if you want to repair them. There's also the shield generator, which shields are very useful later on in the game. As you can see, these are the chassis. They are the main point of this game. There is so much to talk about this game. I really hope you guys will enjoy it, because if you do, I will be making more videos about it, maybe some playthroughs of the campaign, because it really gives you, it's not all that great, but it gives you a sense of achievement once you get to the higher missions. Okay, so we have the Pamir, then there's the Khrushchev, which can be upgraded up to 3 times, and then there's the Ural, which the Ural is a very big tank. But that is not the only one, if I remember correctly. But it is the only one. There's also a stealth unit in here, Volga, a lot of stuff, and ooh, this is a submarine. They've even gotten submarines. There are also helicopters, which are really interesting because you can do a lot of interesting stuff with them. There's the Han, which can drop nuclear weapons, and you know, the bomb bays and so on. The nuclear bomb, obviously. The AA gun, which is also an improvement from the normal chain gun. This is the helicopter chain gun, the double heavy cannon, ammo, rocket launchers, the ballistic rocket, and look at the amount of upgrades that you can do to these, the nuclear ballistic rocket, which that is just insane. That is just helicopter heavy rocket launcher or rocket launcher, and then again the Eurasian dynasty have the laser cannon and the heavy laser cannon. Now each race has a special weapon, actually 2 special weapons. The first special weapon of the okay, and with this add-on there's a third one, but the 2 special weapons that I knew about from the ad are the lasers and the ion cannons. Okay, the research is done, so I should just be getting back to this and getting myself a Cossack, because they are really good for keeping air superiority, so to say. Good, so at this point wait, I can do that, but I can use a Taiga and I can put chain guns down on him, and I can add him to the list. And I should also be adding the Pamir with the normal cannon. So at this point I should be building my troops.
We're busy.
As you wish, comrade.
Production started.
Let's see how much energy I've got. I've got quite enough. What does this building do? Okay, so I'm thinking that I'm getting more resources out of it, something along those lines. I cannot be certain at this point. Another weapons production facility should come in really handy at this point. I'll just put it there. And you can actually upgrade your buildings, you can put weapons up on them, and the best weapons to put are the chain guns, because although they do not do a lot of damage, you are sure that you are also protected against air harassing units, because harassing with air is quite a good option in my opinion. Okay, and once we get out of here, you will see that buildings have some cookie things up on them, you know, showing us that they're upgrading. Like there, here is going to be the chain gun. Okay, so this was more than 20 minutes about the EDF. I mean, gameplay with it is quite interesting. The mechanics are quite interesting as well. You can actually change the lights. There, you can set the lights to be always on. You can set the lights to be always off, or you can put the lights to auto, which means that at night, because the game does go according to a 24-hour
Production started.
program, at night your units won't be using the you will be using the lights, and that they will not be using them. And this whole lights thing can actually come in quite handy to multiplayer game, when you know, a human player may not discern as well during the night if there is a real enemy coming his way, or if he just thought he saw something, so something along those lines.
Production completed.
Let's see how my research is doing at this point. Okay, so another minute and I'll be making the Cossack, and I will be equipping it with the oh, I have no helicopter chain guns. I think I'll actually be getting him the rocket launcher, and then the helicopter rocket launchers. It's actually pretty crazy, because you have to make sure that you you know, the maps are huge. As you can see, this is a 6-player map.
Our building is under
Okay, so apparently I'm under attack, and my enemy is the UCS, which are the United Civilized States. This is quite a big... They actually use robots. They use mechs. At that point the mechs were quite favored. As you have seen, my tanks got killed pretty darn fast. Let me see if I'm making other units at this point. No, I am not. I really should be making some okay, so this tank is going to bite the dust. They actually have grenade launchers instead of my cannon, so it's yeah, okay. I think I should be showing you guys the other 2 races as well really quickly. Yeah.
production completed.
Okay, so
Production
as you can see, the music is also quite interesting. Let's just go ahead and go to another game.
unit.
So yeah, I've lost. Let's just get a smaller map, although this one is huge as well. This time I'll play with the UCS. Okay, no, Uncle Sam, just destroy structures, and I'll put the research time 8 times faster. Let's see how that works out. E, G, and C. Okay, so
On my way.
Located new
as you can
resource
see,
field.
they speak proper English.
Located new resource field.
Okay, so I'll just put the
Destination
power plant
selected.
over here.
Order transferred.
You can actually make energy transmitters with the UCS, which allows you to that is interesting. A
Commencing
refinery.
operation. Starting operation.
There's also a Earth 2160. Also, you can upgrade the amount of energy that you gain from these guys.
Online.
Vehicle production center, weapons production center, just as usual. The shipyard and the supply depot, they actually share these buildings. Let's just go ahead and make just one weapons production center and one uh, supply depot, or whatever it's called.
Commencing operation.
Okay, so I think I've done something crazy.
Online.
Actually, no, I haven't. They also have teleporters and obviously the recycler and the talents, and every race can make units.
Order transferred.
Yeah. Okay, let's just go ahead and make 2 harvesters
Commenced production.
and 2 condors, which are the supply buildings units for these guys. As obviously I have no units to make, no military units at this point, but I can actually use what I have at this point, which are the the Tiger chassis of a mech, and you can equip them with either chain guns or grenades, and I'll be making 2 of these. So you obviously have a lot more starting options at this point in the game.
Completed production. Commenced
Starting
production.
operation.
And just put the destination over here,
All systems.
and I can already start and make some units.
Commenced production.
Let's just go ahead and get to the researches, because they are a lot faster. Oh, I can have upgraded harvesters. That's interesting.
Commenced production.
Okay, so I have got no idea how this thing here works. The special... oh wait. The special weapons that these guys have are the plasma.
Commenced production.
The plasma units, which... where are they? They also have plasma bombs and the plasma... the quad cannon, no. Okay, they also have cannons and the add-on.
Completed production.
Rocket launchers, obviously, grenade launchers, and the plasma cannons, which plasma cannons can overheat tanks that do not have shields, or when their shields are down they overheat them and they actually kill them in 2 strikes, which is quite bad. Let's just go ahead and yeah, research something more. Upgrade the harvesters to level 2.
Unit online. Starting operation. Receiving transmission. Order transferred.
Okay, let's just go ahead and start making some useful units, like upgrading the
Completed research.
actually not the Tiger, I should be upgrading the... just make plasma cannons. Maybe we'll get to see those babies in action. Am I having enough energy? Yeah, I'm definitely having enough energy. Let's just go ahead and make the...
Order transferred. All systems checked.
headquarters as well. the research was set really fast at this point, but as you can see, it is really hurting my economy a bit.
Completed research.
Yes, looks good. Oh, the gargoyle, this is what I wanted to research. This is exactly what I wanted to research. Let's just go ahead and upgrade these, make a plasma tiger as well. Make some of these bad babies,
Commenced production.
and he can also handle the defenses.
Commencing operation.
Let's just go ahead and upgrade this power station because it can have add-ons which actually explode in a mini nuclear weapon. I can actually equip myself with gargoyles right now, but I only have chain guns, which aren't really that effective, but can be menacing nonetheless. Okay, so let's see. How long are we in this game? I think it's already a half an hour, almost half an hour. Oh, I'm out of money at this point. So the funny thing is, when you're out of money, the construction or the researchers just stop and they resume once you do have the money. So you can actually queue units and researchers and buildings and everything along, you know, as many as you want, and they will actually work when you do have the resources, the needed resources, which is quite interesting, I have to say, in my opinion.
Access granted. Orders received.
It just needs 5 more. I think I should be getting one of those improved harvesters. But they are quite expensive, quite expensive.
Completed.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and
Commenced
Operation.
production.
come on, computer. Can I actually speed this game up a bit? No, I do not think so. Oh, is this just an island? I actually have no idea what these maps are about. But anyway. Actually, it shouldn't be just an island. There are a lot of... Oh, it is just an island. Okay, that's not cool.
Materials.
You can actually assign given scripts to your units. You can tell them to be advanced battle units that, you know, hold fire. They can be just battle units with the lights off. Simple battle units, or you know, you can
Mech out.
do it by yourself. Okay, so this is actually a map that only handles...
Commenced production.
Do I still got that? No, I still need some money. And money isn't coming in fast enough at this point. Okay, so I'm just on an island. So at this point I wasted some money on the mechs, but nonetheless, you guys get the point. I'll just have to show you the units and the buildings, the overall feel of the... Why is the interface, Ed? No. Okay. This is the UCS interface with the map and everything. It does look a bit more exotic. Actually, I think the UCS solid interface looks better. Okay, there we go. This is the better version of that interface, and the campaign version for that one.
Path calculated.
Anyway, okay, let's just go ahead and I'll show you the game for the Lunar Corporation.
Structure destroyed.
Um, destroy all the structures. I'll actually be getting some resources per time. Or actually, no. I'll just show you how the game is actually played normally. 8 times the research speed, and let's go ahead and start this baby. So we have no builder at the beginning, but you can build any buildings that you want using this panel right here. And let's just go ahead and put a solar power plant down, which is obviously needed, and the solar battery, because you will need to store your energy in there. And I think the mine is over here. Just put down 3 mines because we can. An aerial supply depot, which I cannot rotate right now because, what else do we have? We have the recycler, of course, the tunnel entrance at this point in the game. I'll need to put down, for the selection of this, I'll need to put down the solar cells. Come on, game, stop lagging. So the main point is that everything that these guys need, they get from up above, from their spaceships that are orbiting at this point. That are orbiting. How many can I put down? 2, 3, 6, 9, and this should be the last one. Okay, there we go. And the mines just they just do it by themselves. They give you money by themselves. The battery can be charged or discharged. It is a good idea to have more solar batteries and to place them farther apart from each other as you can. The main base acts as your building construction, as your construction building, and yeah, that's pretty much it. They just land you these buildings and you get to use them. In many ways, the LC are superior in that all of their vehicles, their chassis, actually float. They are anti-gravitational, and you start off with both lunar and moon, which are both military units. So just go ahead and make both of them with both weapons that you've got, which are the rocket launcher and the machine guns, the chain guns, whatever. Good, let's just go ahead and get to research. They've got electricity guns and stuff like that. The fat girl. What's the fat girl? I have to see. If we take a look at there are different chassis, of course. There's the fat girl, which I have no idea what it does. The Thunder, which is a bomber unit. The super fighter, which I have also no idea what it does, and the unit transporter. Apparently there's a unit transporter now in the add-on. They rely heavily on electro cannons and the sonic cannon, which the sonic cannon actually disrupts the electrical parts of a unit, if I remember correctly. Cyrex power plant, okay, looking good, and upgraded mine. Research is completed. Good to know that. So it is charging 32%. Sometimes you need more batteries than you have power plants, which can be quite normal. Okay, and yeah, just let me get one of those and a moon, 2 moons. So apparently I've got a new building. No, I do not. What's the fat girl? It actually has 600 HP, 50% armor. Whoa. Okay, so it is a battle unit that you can equip with two types of weapons. For example, in this case. Okay, so it is a new fighter unit. Okay, let's just go ahead and get that unit. Tell her to... Yeah, oh, I forgot to change the interface. Let's see which one is better. LC interface. The music changes as well. This one is a bit... I think we need a solid one. Okay, yes, so the solid one is the official interface. Yeah. Okay, so there are a lot of stuff that I can show you guys, and it would be best to actually make a gameplay series of the game. Now I'm sure that the graphics aren't really all that appealing to you guys and such.
The production has been
So as you can see, this ship actually hovers.
production research is completed.
Okay, yeah. Good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit me back if you have, and if you would like to see more about this game. Yeah, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.